Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am taking the class for class 6 last chapter adaptations, right? That what are the different various types of the adaptations are there in the living organism. First we go through the exercises, objectives, multiple choice question. A place best suited for an organism is called habitat. What is habitat? A place best suited for an organism is called habitat. Which of the following is an abiotic component? It is air. Air is a biotic component. Rest are all living. The term used for all water habitats. The term used for all water habitats is aquatic. It is aquatic. Which of the following has spongy stems with air cavities? It is lotus. The plants which poorly developed root systems are they are the aquatic plants. They are known as aquatic plants. Here they say AQUATIC, aquatic plants. True, false? Birds have light and porous bone. Yes, it is true. They have the light and hollow bones. Pine trees remain green throughout the year. False. Pine trees, they shed their leaves during the winters. Cactus has stem reduced to a spine. Stem reduced to spines? No. Leaves are modified into spines. It is a false statement. Pine trees shed their leaves in winter to reduce activity. Yes, it is true. Camel excrete large amount of wet dung. False. Camel excrete very solid waste and with the minimum amount of the water. Now here fill in the blanks. A habitat has abiotic and biotic conditions well suited for an organism to survive and flourish. Fins in fish and thorns in cacti are the adaptations that help an organism to live successfully in a particular habitat. In cactus, leaves are reduced to spines. Forelimbs in birds are modified into wings. Fish have gills for respiration in water. Excuse me. Give one word for the following. Non-living component of the environment, abiotic. All ground or land habitats on earth, terrestrial. Structures for respiration in water, it is the gills. Physiologically inactive state in winters is called winter sleep, that is hibernation. Cactus, very few and sunken stomata. Hydrilla, submerged plants with the narrow leaves. Lotus, aquatic plants fixed to soil with floating leaves. Fish, paired fins and gills. Yak, long hairs. Right? Now the shorter. What is habitat? Give one example. Now look at here. Habitat is a specific place. Habitat is a specific place, locality, or part of a region where an organism lives and is adapted to the physical condition of that place along with other organisms. For example, the habitat of a frog is freshwater pond, sparrow is a tree, tiger is the forest, where they are adapted to live it properly. Which type of adaptations are needed to survive in desert habitat? Adaptations needed to survive in desert habitats: reduce water loss as much as possible, retain moisture in the body. Why do pine trees have sloping branches? The pine trees have sloping branches which helps rainwater and snow to slide off easily. Why does polar bears hibernate in winters? Polar bear hibernate in winters to conserve their energy. Why? They lie motionless and do not move or feed. Their respiration, heartbeat rate, and body metabolism becomes very slow. Few more questions here. Give 3 important adaptations in a lion that help him as a predator. He has eyes in front of the face to have an accurate idea about the location of the prey. Second, has light brown color that helps him to hide in the dry grass, and he has strong pointed front teeth to tear the flesh of its prey. What is acclimatization different from adaptation? Acclimatization. The acclimatization is the gradual physiological adjustment of any organism to the slowly changing new environmental condition, while adaptation are those structural and functional changes in an organism that help it to live well and successfully in a particular habitat or surroundings, right? Now see, habitat you have done. Name different components of a habitat. Two components, abiotic and biotic. What do you understand by adaptations? We have already done. What did you understand by adaptation? Adaptation, these are structural and functional changes in the organism that help them to live well and successfully in a particular habitat. That is adaptation, right? Which type of adaptation needed to survive the desert? We have already hot and dry. We get it. Name the habitat of a chemical, that is the desert habitat. Why do the pine trees we have done? Why do we have give 3 important names in the line that help him aspirator? We have just told you. Name a free floating aquatic plants and give 2 adaptations of each. Now aquatic plants, free floating. See, these are the free floating plants. Adaptations, 2 adaptations. Root system is either absent or poorly developed, and they have large leaves with spongy petiole with air cavities to keep the plant afloat. An example is water hyacinth. I have to the free floating plant. They are the 2 adaptations, and the example is water hyacinth. Name a free floating thus. Give 3 adaptations found in camel to survive in deserts. Now the 3 adaptations for camel to survive in deserts. First, he had padded feet with large soles that help him to walk on hot sand. Second, it has long legs which help to keep his body away from the heat of the sand. And the third one has a hump on its back in which fat is stored, and so camel can remain without food for many days, even without water for bed. And if the water is present, the large 40 to 50 liters of the water he drank at one time. Which adaptations help deer to survive in grassland? The adaptation which the deer help deer to survive in the grasslands. See, these are the adaptations to have the deer. See, he has eyes on the sides of his head that allow him to look in all direction for danger. That is monocular vision. They help him to escape from the predators. They has long ears which enable it to hear even faint movements, means very light movements of the predators. They had strong legs that enable it to run fast with speed to escape from the danger. They had strong flat teeth that help him to chew on the hard plant stem. It is a herbivore and it lives only on the plants. What is what is acclimatization different from adaptation? That we have already discussed here. What is acclimatization? What is adaptation? I hope everything is clear. Any doubt anywhere, you can ask me in the comment section. And these key terms you are supposed to go it very thoroughly: abiotic, acclimatization, adaptation, aquatic habitat, biotic, desert habitat, hibernation. Later, I may be able to take your theory class also while the teaching these important characteristics of the various habitats of the different plants and animals. Thank you. Any doubt anywhere, you can ask me in the comment section. Again, we will meet in the next video.